All right, hold on. All right. Oh my God.
Who that T-Day?
All right, T-Day.
Hey,
Okay. They won't be able to hear you. I just tried it. What time will you be on the system? Well, you can stay in the party if you want, but
I want
yeah,
my
if
$10 back.
we should be, you should be able to come in right into the party. We should still be up by then. By the time you finish making whatever you're making. So I can hear you in here, but I think the setting is automatically set. I think the setting is automatically set as muted on the phone. Well, somebody is fighting. But alright, is everybody
your
else?
turn to draft.
Everybody else here?
Yeah, we in.
Alright.
Alright,
I'm gonna give them about 30 seconds. I need to get my juice.
Just try to minimize your background noise if you can.
That's what the franchise look like?
Oh, it's lit, man. It's lit out there. It's a whole new makeover. It ain't like, yeah.
Alright, let me open my YouTube and then I'll be here.
You might well turn that Giants game off, tease.
Let me text Will real fast. Alright. Okay. Alright, so you should be able to hear me. I think for the most part everybody can. Yeah, they can hear me. So, welcome to the podcast. This podcast will go over things like the franchise mode, matchups, and the introduction to Madden 22. So, first things first, on my screen, I am an owner. I'm not a coach. I know in the past everyone has been in coaching. So, there's the Falcons user, Reese the Packers user, Ike the Eagles user, me the Ravens user, Owen the Bears user, T-Day the Broncos user, and then Gio the Patriots user.
True.
Gio the Patriots user, and then we have the Titans user joining soon. So, on the screen, basically, you see me as an owner. Next to the owner, on the top right, you see the staff points. Basically, that came with the version of Madden that I brought. But long term, you'll also see, as you develop in the franchise, you'll start to see your own franchise points as well. So, basically, as an owner, and not only as a coach, as a coach, you have the job to manage your staff, the franchise staff, which includes your offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, obviously you as a head coach, and then player personnel. And so each coach, you as a head coach and as a coordinator, offensive and defensive, you have a game day goal that you can complete, which basically earns you franchise staff points. So, for example, for the head coach, you can do things like get 450 yards on offense, 15 plus first downs, fourth down, there's different things. Defensive coordinator, don't allow a pass or rushing touchdown, no conversions on fourth down. Offensive coordinator, 3 rushing touchdowns, 3 passing. Basically, there's a lot that you could do. But also along with that, Madden introduced us to a talent tree. And so in this case, I have John Harbaugh as my coach. So I have the talent of decreasing the injury recovery time on my team. It's so many things that you can do, and every coach has a different talent tree, but somewhat similar as well. And you can buy these talents over time. And I think I think that's a good thing because whether you start off with a bad team or a good team, everyone has the same opportunity. If the commissioners decide to turn off staff points, turn off pre-staff points, then everyone else will start at 0, regardless of what version that they brought. So,
Man, hell nah, I paid $300 for that bid. I better be able to use my goddamn staff point.
yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. So going into the franchise, every week you'll have like a what's up, Wood? So every week you'll have a media question. As an owner, I'm gonna have a media question probably every 3 or 4 weeks, but as a head coach, I think it's every week. Could be wrong, but whatever. So as you go into the media question, they ask you a question about last season, which obviously doesn't really count because we're starting this season, and things that you can do. And so you just answer whichever one is best, and then is always per win, per loss as an owner. Things of that sort. You can upgrade your players, obviously. It's so much to do that you really can't hate franchise like you have in the past. As you see, is top performance, so every week it'll have an update of top performance from the last week. I'm trying to work out on only when you see it. What is that? You mean only when I see it? What that mean? Let me know what that means. But every week you'll see like a passing performance, rushing, receiving, sack leaders. Oh, after games. Okay. So sometimes after games as well. Interception leaders and tackle leaders, which is new to Madden as well. They still have the X factors, of course, and they have the weekly schedule, which you'll see every week as well, which is fun. So.
Yeah, it's dope. Go ahead, Mo.
Hold on. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody sent. Somebody has like a loud background and it's like blocking out the sound. And I don't know who.
We talked about it.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. Somebody has. Okay, I don't. Hold on one second. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I think T-Day just maybe is. It's fine. Real quick, Wood, are you on the mic? Maybe he's getting set up. So long story short, this is where you'll see the season recap. T-Day T says stop buying $20 mics. But they also have the season recap like last year that they introduced to us, where you'll have the MVP, the Coach of the Year, Offensive, Defensive, Rookie of the Year, and Offensive Rookie of the Year. So there's your franchise. There's a lot to do. I also forgot to tell you about the weekly strategy and the entire game plan focus that they have. So we came to the conclusion that you cannot physically play in practice anymore or practice anymore. You basically set it up for your team. Yeah, you can't do weekly training.
Yeah,
but I like it.
You can still practice.
Yeah, I like it this way.
Nah, I just will let you know.
Because the new thing that it does is basically give you a breakdown of your opponent. For example, I'm the Ravens. I play the Chiefs, so it tells me about the interceptions, the passing touchdowns, basically his overall stats. It's only week 2 in this example, so basically tells you everything. The defensive game plan focus for this one would be defend, deep, pass. It gives you the pluses of that, obviously. But I can change the game plan as well. Now, if I decide, obviously against Patrick Mahomes, I'm going to do the deep pass. But obviously if this was the Browns or Truth or somebody, I would use some type of run. If I'm playing I would use contain, QB scramble, probably the deep pass as well. But basically you can choose a game plan that best fits you and your team going into the following week. You also can manage your players' health. So Here's the downside and the plus side to it. If you decide to go full pads, you will get the higher XP, obviously, in the game plan boost, which will obviously help your players boost quicker. But the risk is that the injury chance will be very much higher. Now, with the half pads, you don't get as much XP, but the less injury chance and the fatigue from the last game to the following game will be a little bit faster. Now you can
in Atlanta.
Yeah, well, you can go ahead if you want. I think we're going to relax in Baltimore. But my suggestion is do what's ever best for you. But I can see a lot of people probably playing their backups going into practice. For me personally, if I'm going to be playing a game with my starters and get XP with them, I would never put Lamar in practice. Just doesn't make sense. I would never put Humphrey in practice. Doesn't make sense. But that's the plus and negatives to full pads, half pads. And then putting your starters in, you can press split, backups, or starters. You can do both. That is Madden. Like, that's the new Madden that we... Yeah, so split is, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but split is basically what it says. Split. Hold on. Split means reps will be even. He said, "What about J.K. Dobbins?" Well, we're not here to talk about that. J.K. Dobbins, he'll be back. He'll be back nice and strong. Like never before. He'll be back. But the split, yeah, that's what splits are. So I really like this entire thing that they're doing. Let me see something. How do I go over? Okay, so it tells you about the offensive as well. So you can basically see the outline and the drop down of this entire offense, what they're going to do on 3rd and long, 2nd and long, 1st and long, 3rd and short, which obviously will help if you're playing a user that runs the same plays on certain downs and things of that sort. That'll help you a lot. Now, how do I get... Okay, offensive game plan is the same way. Figure out who you're playing. Obviously, if I'm playing somebody like Tad, then my game plan will be throwing the ball deep all game. If I'm playing somebody like Phil, I guess at that point, I don't know, maybe run outside.
Bring your wheelchair to the game. You playing Phil.
Oh my gosh! but
and a big glass because he gonna
and a bowl of oatmeal.
But you get that same opportunity to rush your players and things of that sort. Now, Truth, the Rams user, told us that be careful when you're playing certain users. Be careful when you're playing certain games because let's say if you have a game on Sunday and then you turn around and have a game on Thursday, obviously some of the players are going to be more fatigued. So it's good to have depth at certain positions if you can, but it also gives you a breakdown of their defense as well. So...
Hey, J.K. Dobbins ain't playing this season, right?
Oh, my God.
Nah, he done.
Well,
that means
hey...
you can't use him in the league.
Hey, Pootie. What happened to Big Ben last playoffs? Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
The same thing that happened to y'all.
But you'll see the defensive rank and offensive rank, and that's basically what will lead us to our rankings that people had a problem with. Some had a ranking. Wait, hold on. Okay, so I can sim training, or I can do free practice, but I can never do. So you can do free practice, but you can never do the training practice. Okay, yeah, that's what you were saying. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We not mad at the rankings. We just mad how the rankings were made.
Okay. So we about to go over these rankings.
The field ass.
About to go over these rankings. So I came to Ike one day. I can't hear you, Wood. Hold on. Wood say he's talking.
Wood underwater.
Wood.
Wood.
Unmute your. No, his mic not muted. Wood, talking to the.
My mic was fucking up too.
Talking to the PS5 controller.
Controller.
Plug your mic in, Wood.
He should have. I mean,
Yo,
oh,
yo, Daz, what the fuck you talk about?
oh my God. Oh, my Lord. Okay,
Yo, his murder was the case.
okay.
Yo, who
right.
all in here?
What's up, Wood? What's up, Wood?
Yo,
All
who
right.
all in here? Hold on. Let me find out. What field are these at?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Wood, hold on. Mute your mic. Wood, hold on. Mute your mic for a second.
Boom. Let him get
Mute your mic for a second. All right. Cause you have a loud background. So if you stay in the party, I'll let you know in 1 second. We about to come to the Titans. in 1 second.
That boy Wood at Jurassic Park. Under the water.
Hold on.
Yo, what?
Hold on, Wood.
Cloud.
All right, Wood, hold on.
Clouds.
So, true story. I came to Ike and I was like, Ike. All
Let's
right,
meet
Ike.
up at Taco Mac and discuss this shit.
I said, Ike, I'm breaking down these rankings. I said, I really need help because I don't know where to put these users at. Like, I know Pootie's bottom 10, but I never really understood the other users.
Bottom 10. See?
So,
don't use my name.
So, where's Owen? Is Owen still in the building?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up, man?
What's up? So they can hear you on the mic. I believe your mic settings are good, so you should be good. So we placed you at 32nd, right? As the Bears user. Obviously, you did not really snap a down in Blitz last year. You didn't take a snap in Blitz last year, but you came in this year.
I did one game.
Oh, you did?
Did you win?
Okay, did you win?
Yeah, I won the first game because we were trying to find a league for Day to get Denver. Stumbled on this one. I gave him the Denver Broncos after that first game.
So who did you?
Was you, Owen?
Who you beat?
Who'd you beat?
I have no idea who it was.
Oh,
Do you
My
remember
first
what
game,
team?
and I dipped out.
What team was it?
I don't know. I don't know who
Yeah,
it was. I know I got the
remember
one win.
Owen. I didn't realize it was you because
So you beat the guy and then
Owen.
left?
Yeah, because
Owen
I was
joined
trying
the
to get
league.
Day.
Oh, okay.
We were trying to
Owen
get Day
joined
his
the
team,
league.
so
And he was like, he DM'd me, he was like, yo, actually, my boy is going to take over these Broncos. I'm like, so what you doing? And I
Okay.
couldn't figure out what they was doing. And
I was just
I didn't
trying
know
to
that
find
was
the
you,
Denver
Owen.
Broncos. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that was
see.
They were hacking your shit, right?
Well, Owen, so you came in at 32nd. Obviously, I didn't know you took a snap in Blitz. You might have been 31 if you did. But long story short, you got Justin Fields with Chicago. I know you've played a little bit so far. Is there anything that you like about the Bears, or is there anything that you see?
I'm liking Justin Fields.
He's
Oh,
sending
man.
Justin to Atlanta, man.
What now?
So how is he? So
David Montgomery, Khalil Mack's on there. Like, it's not a
Okay.
bad squad.
Not a
Okay.
bad team
Mooney's
at all.
going off for me.
Who going off
Okay.
for you?
Mooney.
Oh, Mooney? Yeah. He
Yep.
probably going
Mooney
off on
Rondo.
Rob. Yeah, Mooney nice. Mooney nice.
And then I still got Goodwin, 96 speed overall, too. So I've been using him a
Yeah.
lot.
Watch the DMs, bro. I ain't gonna try to steal him. And don't. Hey, Owen, I'm gonna just warn you now since you're new to the league. Don't believe all that shit Ike be talking about, like he went to high school with him and shit like that.
So you came in, Justin Fields. You do play the Rams week 1. Truth is a good player defensively. Offensively, we're gonna get to him, but he has Matthew Stafford as well. Long story short, welcome to the league. You only can go up from there. You can't really stay in 32. I don't see you staying in 32. You do have a tough division with the Packers and the Vikings as well. Oh my god.
Well, damn.
So you have Reese as the Packers user, and you have Tease as the Vikings user. But we've also seen like good sparks in you when you've been playing in these games. You played in the tournament as well. The only game I really seen you lose was Very, and But I know you also can. I know you also can stick up with T-Day, who played actually well in the league as well last year.
I'm still trying to figure out that one. I'm better than Day. Day's a bum.
Oh, okay, so you
there
so
it is. It's on record.
So you're better than T-Day. Okay, so we gonna T-Day. Listen, T-Day say he's coming on the mic very soon. When he gets on, so he'll be finish his steak very soon. And so if you stick around, he'll have it. But you can help us go through these rankings. So 31 was Gio. Gio played beyond terrible last year. He had the Patriots, Cam Newton, and and he
beyond terrible.
The difference is that I got in the party with him and I was like, Gio, hey, who do you want to start? He was like, Cam Newton. I'm like, all right, Gio, let's play a game. He like, no mind, I want to start Mac Jones. Not mind Newton, not mind Jones. So we have no idea who's he starting. All I can say is he's trading some quarterback, and we don't know what quarterback he's trading.
Mac is going to the Steelers.
There you go.
Gio gonna play both them fucking quarterbacks.
Gio, I send you. I pay the phone bill for the next 2 months.
Oh my God!
No fall for Gio. TJ Watt, send him.
Wait a minute. Hell, I done heard of cash apps being sent before, but whole phone bill?
But he also has Hunter Henry, who's good. Sony Michel's decent. So he has.
Sony gone.
He traded.
Oh, that's right. Sony to the Rams now. That's right. But he still does have Nelson Aguilar. I don't think that you really have to sign anybody big. I assume at this point you should just go ahead and get rid of Cam. You do got to re-sign Stephon Gilmore after this year. So if you want to trade him, I'm sure people will take him. Besides that, you don't really have anyone that you really need to sign. So
send Dez Cam for a first.
Hightower, if you want to keep him. J.C. Jackson too. Okay.
JC a dog, man.
Yeah. But you got. Oh, you got to dish out a lot of money though.
Hey Gio, I got that phone bill, brother.
So Gio, what quarterback are you trading?
Mac Jones.
Don't believe it.
Don't worry about it, Gio.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a call. I'm gonna give you a call right after this, Gio. Don't worry.
Wait, Denver?
Give you a call right after this.
Wow.
Mac Jones is still.
He ain't coming to Atlanta.
Uh-oh.
Gio, you might as well go and put that King Ransom on the block, man.
Well,
everybody be flooding his DM. That's a done deal.
Golly.
I mean, first for Mac Jones. First for Mac.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me counter that.
Chris the Jets used to say he'll give you Zach Wilson for Mac Jones and Gilmore.
Ooh. Hell nah, Gio. Don't do it,
Gio. Gio. Don't do it.
But
who there when they need you? I'm there when I need you. When we need you the most. Go and see me.
Yoda's on the PS5. Y'all about to. Broncos use on the PS5 now, so y'all about to get it now.
Day.
What down?
Okay, Day.
So you're not. I mean, we. Wait a minute. T-Day, is your value? T-Day, is your voice on?
4 down.
Okay. It should be
Hey,
on a
Kansas
loud.
only 18 hours away. Watch your mouth.
4 down.
What's that got to do with anything?
Oh. Wait a minute.
All right, I'm sharing voice.
All right,
share voice aloud.
So then we almost close to the Broncos, but the 30th ranked user was the Panthers. Now, how do you pronounce his name? Raxi?
Yeah, we're gonna roll with that.
Okay, so Raxi, he kind of knew he deserved this spot. There was no other spot for him. It was 30, 31, or 32. He kind of knew he deserved this spot, but he does have a lot of cap money. He got almost $94 million in cap. At the quarterback position is beyond terrible. Sam Darnold, P.J. Walker, Will Greer. Running back, not impressed except for McCaffrey. Obviously, that's all you need. And then Robbie Anderson, you got to re-sign him. DJ Moore, you good. Him. You also have David Moore, whatever. But you have Terrence Marshall as well.
They got a nice defense.
Well, I don't know if he's trading. Based on last year. Yeah. So he has Brian Burns, it looks like, at left end.
He got Derek Brown, J.C. Horn, Chin. He got a defense.
Riddick. Yeah, I mean, I don't think first year he'll be fine. He got J.C. Horn too. So I mean,
Can we be honest now? Can we be honest?
yes.
All right, Reese, be honest.
Y'all ain't gonna say the guy is not gonna win many games. So.
Well, we don't know. Well, we don't know what he's gonna do.
Who that dissing my dog like that?
He said he been in the lab. Roxy said he been in the lab.
Who that dissing my dog like that? First, hold on. Is that Reese talking?
Reese, they said they can't hear you. They said fix your mic set and turn your mic up.
Is that Reese talking?
Mm-hmm.
Reese said your Madden skills are just as much as your Call of Duty skills, non-existent. But I didn't say that.
Oh, shit. Well, damn.
Man, who that day?
Yeah.
Why is liability talking?
We know I don't play Call of Duty. But I'm trying to figure out why Reese talking like he just like that.
Dang.
Okay, well, it may be on, but it may not be loud. Maybe.
Tease just said tell Reese fix his mic settings. I don't know what he mean by that.
Yeah, I don't know if he mean like speak louder. I don't know what he mean, but
I ain't even know they sold $20 mics.
Oh, well.
Sound like a $10 mic. You know they up north.
Oh my God, yo, you always.
All
right, so
what you say about the Southerners?
So y'all can't hear him on stream at all. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute.
Let me check.
Bo said Pootie ass.
Who said that?
Well, Colts user.
Reese, does your settings have allow on? Reese. So go to press the PSN part. Press the PSN thing. Go over to the three dots. Go to the party. Go over to the three dots. Go down to settings, and you should see allow. I forgot when you on stream, it don't even come off. So you have it. It must not be allowed now.
I hope Bo hear me. Anybody that let Wood beat them should not be talking to me.
Damn, Bo, you hear that?
That boy Wood saying the game.
Wood about to come back on. Y'all gotta give him 1 second.
Man, Wood gotta quiet that house down, man.
Reese,
I'm gonna see your picture.
What's up, man?
Like
so while y'all doing that, Lions user is Lucky. I heard he taught Joker how to play. This is his team. He has a good team with Brockers, and he has Jared Goff at quarterback. He does have a bit of cap space, but once again, I find him to be the dog down fourth place winner in the NFC North every year. So I just don't see him winning much. So that was why his place is there. Now, Coach Ramsey, 28th with the Seahawks. Don't trade Russell Wilson. I seen a few people in chat asking you, were you trading him? Tell them absolutely not. You got Bobby Wagner.
Ramsey.
Yeah.
Ramsey's an older guy. I don't think he's going to split that team up much. I tried to get some pieces from him last Madden. You could tell he like, nah, I don't care how bad I'm playing. You ain't getting no star player. So I don't see him.
All right, that should be good. That should be good.
Yeah.
Well, NFC West has so much star power in there with Barry and Phil alone. So in truth can put on a show sometimes. So I think that
not for nothing. I just played Truth. Truth is not the Truth that we have come to know. Like, Truth is not bad. Not gonna cap.
Truth started getting better last Madden. I was kind of surprised.
They said they can hear you, Reese.
He traveled so much on his job.
They can hear you now. Go ahead, Ike.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with Truth. He just old like Phil.
Oh.
Truth ain't even old, man. Truth like 27.
I was about to say, Truth my age.
Truth don't travel no more, though.
Truth got a new job, though, where he don't travel no more. So he just started it a few weeks ago. So he'll be home playing Madden all year. This is his first time. Usually he has to travel so much that he don't get much time to play. He's staying Blitz League because he's been with us for a while. But, you expect him to be a player this year.
Good. So, Ramsey with the Seahawks. Listen, a lot of talent with Wagner, Metcalf, Adams, Lockett, and Wilson, and more. I just don't think that he'll be anything more than just a user with a lot of talent on the team. 27
for Metcalf.
Tough division. He is. He in a tough division.
Yeah, he's in a tough division too. And the next one is too. That's Truth to Ramsey. So you were just talking about him and how he got a little bit better. He should be good. I mean, Donald and Ramsey alone is crazy.
Yeah.
And Matthew Stafford, I think, is an upgrade from not only in real life but in Madden as well, like from Jared Goff.
For sure.
So you know, if Truth can run that ball, which I'm pretty sure he's running the ball, but if he can also find some way to develop a passing game, which is easier said than done, he could be problematic too. But like I said, that division is crazy.
For a number one wide receiver.
But I don't know if he that type of user that needs him.
Woods and Djax.
Yeah, I mean,
and Tutu Atwell.
Yeah.
Oh, he did get Tutu.
Yeah.
Let me see something. Yeah. So I mean, he should be good. So he came in 27, 26 was Tennessee Titans. Would if you have a quiet background, or if you can tell him like, hey y'all, just be quiet for 1 minute. Please unmute your mic.
Is he on?
Yeah, I really wanna.
Boy.
Wood, you there?
Yo.
Okay.
What up, Wood?
I can deal with that.
Yo, man.
I would. So.
What up, baby?
Yo, man. What was that you said, Des?
Oh.
I said it sounded like you're in a safari.
No, man. You talking about somebody losing me, they bump? Come on, Dave. You supposed to be my homie, man.
No, that was Pooty.
That was Pooty.
That was Pooty. That was Pooty.
Oh. I'm like, damn, my homie dissing me, man. Oh, come on, man.
Well, come on, you know you my dog.
Damn, so, just because you seen him one time in real life don't make him your homie.
Oh, here
oh
you go.
My God, man. Who said that?
That's Pooty still talking. Breathe.
So, you have Julio Jones this year, and I asked you to start a passing game. You also have Willie Snead, and you also have A.J. Brown. You've been playing Madden. Have you developed some type of passing game?
God damn.
Man, listen. I think
Hey, Wood, I got a question though, Wood.
Yo.
When you played Bo, did you sweep him the first time y'all played?
The first 2 times we played, I beat him.
Okay, so you beat Bo before. Okay, we just wanted the confirmation because sometimes he denies it.
What? He denies it. He admits it.
No, sometimes he denies it.
Yo, it got so bad. He followed me on Twitch. Yo, I am beyond. Wait a minute. Oh, now on Twitch, man, he was watching my game. He got me. That's how he got me those last times.
So who works? He had to get on your plays, huh?
Who works?
No, but I'm messing with you. Good.
Oh, Phil's D tight, man. Phil got tight D.
Yeah, he always play good defense.
Man, Bo. He a PA shot nigga, man. I ain't worried about him.
Oh my gosh.
So what? You're 26 breaking. How you feel about that?
I know. It is. I ain't even play after I started going on vacation. I played that 1 year. I ain't even really get the draft or nothing after that.
Right.
Yeah, so first year you did really good, bro. You did really good.
Yeah, because I played the full year. I still can't believe I let that Ravens dude beat me.
That is the Ravens dude that you was talking to.
Well, no, that wasn't. No, he talking about. Who was the Ravens? He talking about.
Who is this?
Ra.
He talking about Ra. Yeah. So what do you think about UT in your division?
Man, I used to have UT crying in Duffley. He know, man.
Oh my God.
God damn, I didn't know
that. Where you think he came from? Phil D's brought him from Duffley.
Yeah, I remember. He brought him at Quake.
Phil D.
Yo, so the boy LD, man, the Jags, he was in your league, in your division. How you feel about him?
He gonna be tough too, man. I gotta play him in that tournament.
Yeah, he just hit you in the chat too.
Oh yeah, let's see if we can get it on.
Alright, appreciate you, man. Joining the podcast,
we definitely appreciate it, Wood. Like we want you to take it there.
Alright, bro. Sound like you right in front of the biggest fan ever made.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, we'll get that game in, bro.
I would. Thank you.
Drop the stream. We're going to be watching.
Oh, my God, bro. Y'all got to stop this madness. So, Will came in at 26 anyway, so we'll see how he is. He definitely has to play Bo, which we're going to enjoy seeing, and then UT, who he made cry before. So, we'll see how that goes.
Well,
next up was the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's the thing. You know,
Booty, man.
Here's the thing. So
accurate.
Whoa.
So here's the thing, Pootie. Here's the thing.
First of all, before you even
everybody
say, you don't know why I said something about my rankings.
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
So,
listen, this is.
Pootie, you said you was top 10.
Oh my God.
Oh, I said top 20. First of all,
well, that's top 20 still. Well, not really,
25.
but
25.
yeah, I think we showed you a little bit of love. I think they showed you love.
It's a couple people that I beat that haven't beat me, and Matt that's ranked higher than me. That's all I say.
Name them, Pootie.
That's valid.
Name them.
Wait a minute. Bo said, "Bro, I be trolling. I like Pootie, but he is horrible." Go ahead. Now, once you explain, I want you to really explain why you feel that way, and then I'm gonna explain to you why I feel that way. Go ahead.
First of all, y'all always talk about me not making the playoffs. Ain't like I'm just missing the playoff by 10 games. I'm missing the playoff by 1 game.
Right. That's valid. That's valid.
Okay.
No, the fuck is not valid. That's not fucking valid.
What you mean?
The last year in Blitz, year 3, I must admit, you missed it by 1 game.
I'm saying, what argument can you make saying, "Oh, I barely missed the playoffs"? You missed the playoffs.
You didn't even. Would you not even want to?
Wait a minute, let him.
You didn't think I said. You the first thing I said though, Dez. I said some people ahead of me.
Go ahead, Pootie.
There's some people that's ahead of me that shouldn't be ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
You got to name them, Pootie. We don't need to run much here.
Where did y'all have the Jets ranked at?
So the Jets.
Chris was 22. Was he 22, 23?
Let me check. So the Jets were 22.
Never beat me in the franchise. Never beat me in the franchise. And
I'm gonna tell you
but
this,
we can't base the rankings.
The rankings was made by two guys at Taco Mac, and y'all think I'm bullshit.
Oh my God! So here's
you can't rank the base. You can't rank it off if he ever beat you. His success was a little bit more. It was a little bit more. You missed the playoffs year 3 by 1 game. He missed the playoffs all 3 years by 1 game. You get what I'm saying?
I missed the playoffs 2 years actually. The first year.
No, but I missed the playoffs all 3 years. Let's get it right.
No, I missed it by a game or 2 years.
Okay, so
hold up. And the last year I really supposed to make the playoffs because the person Chris I beat. It just happened the game got to a tie. So
I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there.
How does it feel to even miss the playoffs?
Oh my God. Well, Pootie.
I know I beat your ass, dude.
Oh, well, Pootie. Here's the thing. So I think your argument is like if you've beaten a player before, that you feel like if they're somewhat in the same boat as you, that they shouldn't be ahead of you. But I would use the argument that like if Phil, I would use the argument that we would have to put Phil in front of Joker if that was the case.
You right, but Phil is ass. Y'all gave Phil a high ranking based on one season.
You know what? No, but I'm just saying. So here's what I'm saying.
They ranked Phil so high because he was beating Joker consistently.
I mean, he also made the Super Bowl.
Sounds like that QB off of fucking longest yards. I think he's the fucking shit, but when he throws the ball, it fucking drops that guy's feet.
What was his name? Stop playing with me.
The one that
really go. Stop playing with me. No, he talking about the Mexican dude.
Yeah, who's his name? I'm forgetting his name.
Fruit pie wearing the half shirt.
Yeah.
Well, Vari said the champ is here, but no. Long story short, Pootie. So you have a good team with Big Ben. I mean, probably a win now team. You have Najee Harris as well, Juju, Claypool.
He's sending Juju to Atlanta.
Oh. Are you
first?
So you have Stephon Tuitt. You have Hayward. You have a good defense. You have a good defense to start. You do got to re-sign T.J. Watt. Let's see if you trade him. Okay. Well, besides that, I mean, you have a good team behind you. The question would be whether or not you can take that extra step and actually make the playoffs because,
not
as they
worried
say,
about you at all.
Well, I would be concerned. But I think that
you be the least of my concern. I'm worrying about the Bengals more than I'm worrying about you.
Well, I literally just dog walked the Bengals like 60 to 20 something. So you'll be next. But what I'm saying is, I believe that with Big Ben behind, you don't have a good offensive line, and the realistic part to it is with Big Ben behind there.
On the video game.
You can think you do, but I can assure you, you have a bunch of bums on the offensive line.
You ain't got no D-line, so I'm not worrying about you.
Well, I'll just send extra people in blitz and just get Big Ben. But what I'm saying is, I don't think that you. So the Browns used to say you're being disrespectful to him by not even bringing up him as a user.
Yeah,
and he said he doesn't. He said he doesn't. He said he does not appreciate it.
Wasn't he the Dolphins last season?
No,
he was the Cowboys.
He's the Cowboys. I mean, we're gonna get to him, and I'll let him know his flaws. But I'm saying, I just think that first of all, if you're trading Juju, your best wide receiver after that is Deontay Johnson. I think.
You think Juju like the third receiver?
Claypool.
No, I mean, I'm going by ratings. So it's Juju, Deontay, and then Claypool. But
Deontay's rated higher than Claypool.
He could be a third.
Yeah. But
he's gonna be.
But I think you need every piece of help that you can get. Just because you have an old quarterback.
I got Najee Harris.
Oh my God! You're not even gonna run with him like you think you are.
Why not? I ran the ball more than anything.
That boy from Alabama, Pootie, he is about to dog Najee on this game.
I would dog him. That's how I'm gonna do Najee.
Well,
I already know.
Well, you start off with the Bills user. Then you play Joker. Then you play Cincy. Then you turn around and play Reese. So what is your projected?
That's a L.
What is your projected record through 4 games?
When I played Joker last time, I played Joker barely.
Yes, you did.
When I played Reese,
you got a lot of moral victories going on. You barely went to playoffs. You barely lost a game.
When I play Reese, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Oh,
man.
Well, damn.
So after 4 games, what's your projected record?
If I lose, I'm blaming my girlfriend like he did.
Well, you know what, yo, I can't.
The fact of the matter is, you're gonna lose. That's just in the story.
I'm winning my division. That's all that matters.
Dang. Cootie, I'll be surprised if you win 5 games.
The preseason podcast.
You said it. He said you win the division, so we'll see. But long story short, you have a decent team behind you, so we'll see. Next team up is a user that probably would have went behind you had they not had this team that they have. D-Mac with the Chargers. D-Mac, I will say this as a blessing towards D-Mac, and I don't say many good things. The good thing is D-Mac has a different opportunity. Yeah, D-Mac has a different opportunity. There has been 117 seasons, and D-Mac has made playoff 0 out of the 117 seasons. So on the 118th season, he actually has an opportunity, and it starts with Justin Herbert in the Chargers. So here's the thing. What's up, Snipes? So I think, and we're gonna talk about Snipes and how that goes as well. But so as far as his D-Mac goes with the Chargers, while he has the talent, once again, he also has Joker. He has T-Day, who we're gonna get to, and then he has Tad, who literally, I think, put 70 points up on him 3 times. So
Tad winning that.
I don't think there's no more hope for D-Mac, but I think D-Mac is a little bit. D-Mac is a little bit better than what we think. But I think D-Mac, should have gave D-Mac the Texans. Yeah, because, I mean, regardless of what team, he always has a losing record. So, but I think he definitely, is a little bit better. So maybe I'm thinking like 7-10 or 6-11, something like that will be a good thing for him.
6 in his division and then has luck outside. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. In a division, I'm not sure because, like I said, if you're playing somebody, for 5 or 6 seasons straight, you might get one. But
haven't you and Mac been playing like head-to-head games a lot? Y'all know everything about each other now.
Yeah, I dogged D-Mac once again. It was just another dog walk. And he keep requesting to play me, so I actually declined.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about T-Day. They in the same division.
Oh, T-Day. So you've been playing D-Mac a lot?
Yeah,
we're going to talk about that. We don't know. Oh, okay. So how is he?
What's your record there?
He hasn't beat me yet.
Okay. But at least D-Mac is putting in the work. D-Mac usually don't even put in the work.
He throws a lot of picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
That's
I
Mac.
can't really talk in that department. I throw a lot of picks too, but he throw more. So.
Who is our
Joker is listening? If Joker's listening before we close out, Dez has said something that has kind of went under the radar. Dez, who do you have winning this division?
Tad, by far.
Chiefs, all right, it's on record.
I don't know. We gotta talk about him too.
I can't say Tad just because I don't think he played the game yet.
He has not played the game yet, and the only reason
is Joker hasn't played it yet.
I'm gonna tell you why I say Tad.
True.
No disrespect to Joker, But when I seen Tad play with them fucking Chiefs one time, and that shit was
he
tough.
is we almost took him. I think
he lives in Kansas City. He's a diehard Chiefs fan, so
it
means a lot
when you play with your team, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell people.
If he smacked me with the Chiefs, I'm going to KC and whooping his ass. You know.
Well, here's what I will tell you. Here's what I will tell you. Tad is one of those players that when he plays a game on a line, you know, he will win that game. So I mean, I'm glad that he came to Blitz and think because he's definitely gonna bring some fire to the AFC West. But the next team up is the Houston Texans. All his team has is Deshaun Watson.
For now,
big cap hit. Yeah. For now. Big cap hit, $49 million in space. You do have Brandon Cooks, who I think is decent for him still. J.J. Watt is gone, but Shaq Lawson is there. Alden Smith, if you want to count him. Harrison.
They got a couple other receivers, don't they? They ain't like they not.
I mean, they're not terrible. Yeah, they're not terrible, but you know, definitely a team that I don't see doing anything season one, especially with a Julio Jones in the division, and then if he's used. And then, you know, the other teams are as well. So with Bo in that division, I don't know, but UT might stand still. We'll see. Oh, Shaq Lawson got traded today, so SOL.
Yeah, he did. He got traded to the Jets.
SOL. Oh, I know Tease is happy. Chris is happy.
I mean, they got Justin Reed, safety. I mean, they got a few other pieces. I'm trying to think of the other
Reed play kicker, don't he?
Yeah, he had to play kicker for him last preseason game for those who missed it.
Who did?
Justin Reed, their starting safety.
He had to play kicker?
He booted the hell out of the hell, too.
Yeah, he play kicker in the regular season.
Well, next up is 22, Chris and the Jets. Listen, Chris has been accepting all smoke. If you want to play him, please DM him and tell him he was not pleased with this ranking at all. He believes that he was much better, which is glad to see. And he actually played a lot of Browns used to say Watson was superstar dev. Last Madden, how did he drop a dev trait? Just because of everything that's going on, I think.
Oh, yeah, Madden does that when somebody else got in trouble. Madden dropped him from AB, exactly. AB, they dropped him from superstar, wherever he was, down to a star. For whatever reason, that's Madden's way of punishing the player. Yeah, but we all know Deshaun Watson should be a superstar X Factor. Even with his team going 4-12 last year, I think his stats were still just crazy. I mean, it's a mess over there in Houston, from the ownership down to the getting O'Brien out of there. But they did Watson wrong. But again,
Sherman was the X Factor. Now is
I don't know, man. You got all these charges on you. You might need to drop a development trait.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I think the NFL is quiet for a reason. You know, they know what's going on. But to each his own. So for the Jets, he starts off with Zach Wilson. I think Chris is going to do a little bit better than what I thought originally. He's definitely playing a little bit better with the Jets. He does have Corey Davis as well with Jamison Crowder. Still have Mims if you count him as one. Hayden Hurst, which is a good pickup from the Falcons.
Elijah Moore.
Hayden Hurst. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nah, he on the Falcons.
I see Hayden Hurst on the Jets.
You done lost your fucking mind.
Well, that's what I see. That's what I see, and I just updated rosters. So I don't know.
Yeah, Hayden Hurst is about to play in our game tonight.
Oh, well, that's what I see. Listen, it's on the screen to say Hayden Hurst. Maybe they got a copy.
Tight end.
Quentin Williams, tight end.
Do not let Maul create the lead when we start.
Oh my gosh.
Hayden Hurst is say the Falcons, bro. You mean
I know. Cross? Do you see what I see on my thing?
I'm not looking at that, Joe.
Oh, CJ Mosley is on this team as well. Yeah, that's what it says
They got
over here.
Tyler Croft. They don't have Hayden Hurst, bro.
Yeah,
Well, we looking at the wrong team then, because I got...
You must be in the franchise. It's probably not updated.
Well, he was never on the Jets, I thought, neither.
Yeah, I don't know what you're looking
Oh,
at.
I don't know.
You done downloaded one of them freaky deaky ass.
No, I did not. Like it said, updated. Oh, you know what? I simmed, and they probably traded him.
And they traded for him. Yeah, that's what I said. Listen, what you out here doing, man?
Yeah, but don't let me make a league, because I had...
him. I need the first.
Next team up is... they traded him. Next team up is the Chiefs and Tad. And this is not a mistake. They do have Travis Kelce. They do have Tyreek Hill, Hardman, Robinson.
Yeah.
They have Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And, of course, Patrick Mahomes.
Probably scratched.
Listen, if we were going simply off a scale, I think Tad would have been a little bit higher. Tad came in, I think, season 2, missed playoffs with the Seahawks, I think. So that's why he is what he is. But I don't know how he's going to match up against Joker. Because sometimes Tad, when he's on. But sometimes Tad gets really frustrated. And so I do think he will split with Joker. But
hey,
I'm just not sure. Yeah.
But that number 38 for the Patriots be running hard. That running back, he gonna be a sleeper, bro.
What is his name? Gio was talking about him.
Stevenson.
Yeah, Gio was talking about him when we were playing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah.
He tearing T. Giants ass up right now.
Yeah, he a rookie.
Giants gonna struggle this year, I think.
Oh, without a doubt.
But the Chiefs are really good too, and so I think, you know, with you saying that the Chiefs can win the division, I believe they can win it. I believe he can win the division, but I believe it depends on which Tad shows up. Usually, year one, Tyreek Hill's an adjustment period, but I'm not sure I've been in the league where I've seen so many people play Madden so much ahead, and then Tad hasn't even touched the game yet.
These early period don't even matter, bro.
I know, but you know, sometimes it's a good thing as well. As far as like every Madden to me has an adjustment period. Everything operates a little bit different.
So they drop that update on your ass, then you gotta readjust.
Yeah, I ain't ready for that. But coming in at 20 is JD and the Dallas Cowboys. Definitely ever use it better than 20. I don't think he'll be down this low. He does have Dak, who took all of his cap up. Zeke, obviously, with Amari Cooper. He also had Tony Pollard as well. So, I believe more than anything, he should be cool too. But he has, what is Ike in the division, Carmen, and Dre, who I don't even know how Dre gonna turn out. But Dre,
I just knocked JD out the tournament.
Lock it in, JD winning that division.
Man, I ain't gonna do work with them birds, man.
I'm taking all bets right now.
Nah, JD ain't even better than Dre or Carmen.
I was about to say, I think it's gonna be either Ike or the football team.
Yeah, Carmen can play, man. I ain't gonna lie. That defense is stupid.
I'm gonna just tell y'all, bro. Y'all not stopping Zeke when it's season time. It's not about to happen.
See, the thing about Ye is everybody know he really can't pass. So,
yeah, play around.
I mean, with this pregame adjustment, like I just had on run inside on him, and they was shedding.
Oh shit! Oh, you do got Fletch though. You got Big Nasty in the middle.
He come and go though, man. I almost thought about putting him on the block, man. But I gotta wait till the season starts.
I seen you at first.
Snipes said tough.
Come on and send him to Green Bay.
Snipes said tough Dobbins injury loss this year, especially for any league that keeps PEI, which is pre-existing injury, on. Ike, please.
Please. Nah, I'm not gonna
PEI, baby. PEI. Let's do it.
Gio said Ike sucks. Wow. Well, next up was the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals came in at 19. If I could replace you, you would be 32. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I played the Bengals user. I was a little bit mad that all he did was ran. When he did throw with Joe Burrow, he threw 4 interceptions. He cannot pass the ball. No, this is Los. He cannot pass the ball.
He was Dolphins last Madden.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all Los do.
Another person ahead of me that haven't beat me.
Oh. Well,
yeah, he just beat you.
Yep.
We talking about in the franchise.
Oh my God! Yo, you know your eyes, yo.
You see the bullshit you gotta go through,
But I mean, Joe Burrow is good. If you're not going to use him, you definitely can get something for him. But all he was doing was running with Mixon. I mean, all he was doing was running with Mixon. So that'll be an adjustment period. But you're giving me second thoughts about you being last place in the division now. I just don't think that with a running game, you know, the way that you run left, right, that you're going to be able to do much. So,
Rest get to steal that shit did.
Yeah, I see a struggle with that. So that's the Bengals. Not really a fan, of course not, but I don't really see him going too far in the league. Now, this next team that came into 18 was the Cleveland Browns.
The AFC North gonna be a shit show.
Well, you know, yeah, because there's only 2 teams that might be fighting for first place. Everyone else gonna be fighting towards the basement.
And it ain't gonna be the Ravens.
But so, Coach Jefe, you know, I don't know. Is that a Mexican name? That's like that's a Jefe.
Boss.
Oh well, no, I'm not calling you that. Coach Browns.
Hey.
Coach Browns.
Hooper gonna be a problem.
Listen, he has Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb or Kareem Hunt. Then you go, we got Odell, Landry, Higgins if you want to count him, Austin Hooper, Njoku, who can be a problem. And then on the defensive side, yeah. And then on defensive side, remember they got Clowney and Garrett, and it doesn't stop there, you know. Denzel, yeah. So it's gonna be really.
Newsome, the cornerback.
We about to play them in real life now too. If y'all want to see the Browns or the Falcons.
Hefe going to trade at least 2 or 3 of them players.
Well, here's what I was gonna say about Hefe.
I might have a deal.
If I had the Browns, I probably wouldn't trade nobody.
You shouldn't trade nobody, but
Broncos might be getting Chubb.
Oh boy. Well, that's good. Take him, please. Why you need Chubb? Please, no. Shh. Take him.
Gordon bum.
Take him with you. Take him. Please come get him. But here's what I'll say about the Browns. You had the Cowboys team. You know, just as stacked in a way. You didn't do anything with them. So I don't expect a different result, realistically speaking. But you know, this is the type of team where all you got to do is press X on defense, and they'll do the rest of the work. So, long as you don't mess it up with your terrible userman skills, you'll be fine. But I think besides that on offense, he'll be decent. So I have the Browns. Probably going 10-7, or 9-8. We have a tough schedule as a division this year in general. So
who is Browns?
Hefe.
Yeah, he was Cowboys.
It's a dog pound, and he doesn't.
Browns might sweep that division.
Oh my gosh! Well, we're just gonna move on.
Oh my God, niggas say anything.
We're just gonna move on because that's so disrespectful.
He beating all y'all at least one.
Everybody know this.
We all
know the Saints winning that division, but I ain't going back and forth.
Ooh. You know that's gonna be. We getting to that. We getting there, but that's gonna be a decent division too. Next up is the New York Giants and Coach Dre. Gio said actually Cowboys beat Ike last year. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna sweep him. What? You know, I don't count him as Pooty or Los. I'm saying I think that he, you know, he has a better chance. You know, we might split. Whatever, we might split. With the Giants. Dre showed out with the Chargers and Justin Herbert last year. I think this year he takes it to a different level because of Barkley, because of Galladay, and then because of Daniel Jones, who he's going to build into a beast. Dre's not a bum at all. He also has Evan Ingram as well.
Not at all.
Yeah, and so I think last year kind of went on a break, whatever the case may have been. But I think he comes back this year.
They got
they have John Ross.
Shepard,
John Ross as well.
Sterling Shepard, Slayton, Galladay, Ingram, Saquon.
Yeah.
Oh, that offense is loaded.
Yeah, so I
like
mean,
they ain't got no defense though, and they got Tony.
They got Bradbury.
Bradbury's a superstar, and they picked up Adoree Jackson. I mean, he ain't on Madden. He could be a superstar.
Hey, listen, you're one of my favorite users, bro. But you missed playoffs more than I did. Go ahead.
But
who's in?
I ain't even see. I forgot they got Tony from Florida too.
Yeah, Kadarius Toney. Damn, I forgot about him, man. They loaded. He gonna have to unload a receiver. They loaded. They got 5, 6.
I'm in the DM right now asking for Galladay.
Listen, I think he's gonna be. I think he's really gonna be good. But like I said, that's another person that we ranked that I think will be ranked much higher than he is this time. So.
Part of his ranking came in that last season when he kind of went MIA or whatever. He was kind of done with Madden. So you had to get dinged for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, next team was the Washington football team. Fitzpatrick.
Before you go there,
go ahead.
Crazy Ant said, "What do you with Bucks last Madden?"
Yeah, I told him. I told him. I said, see how many times I missed playoffs compared to him. I think he was one of 3, I believe. If I'm wrong, oh well. But I can't wait to. Listen, I can't wait to play him. It's gonna be very personal. Very personal. Now I want to see what he's gonna do with Clowney and Garrett because that should be 20, 25 sacks between both of them combined or something like that.
That's a nasty Madden duo.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy regardless. But we'll see how he do and if he can keep that team together over the seasons as well. That's the hard part about it. But next up is the football team in Carmen. All you have is Fitzmagic at quarterback. I don't trust Allen. Don't trust Heineke. I feel like you can make a trade, but why do it? I think Fitzmagic is decent enough to get the job done. With Gibson, McLaurin, Samuel, and then you have Logan Thomas too. Good, but once again, he has a tough. Montez Sweat. You have Chase Young, Allen. So
I do not want to play that D-line.
So Kyle Fuller. Jackson, and so you have a decent team behind you. Well, really good, especially defensive line.
Send me Jonathan Allen.
Redskins. He ain't
He's a
why would he do that?
Right. He's a Redskins fan in real life, so he was real stoked to get the Washington team.
Golly, Owen. It's all right.
Not after that picture he sent.
Spikes in your face.
What picture you sent? It just dropped the real Redskins. Washington fan.
That man looks like a used condom in that picture too.
Oh my Africa. All right.
Damn.
All right. Well, listen. So football team, like I said, I don't know how he plays. I hope he is decent, but he has a good team behind him. And like I said, that defensive line is enough to cause a lot of trouble for any offensive line that you match up against.
For sure.
Best believe when you play the Eagles, the Cowboys and the Cowboys and this football team is going to be a good matchup, line versus line. But everywhere else with the Eagles and the Giants, listen, you better double team somewhere.
We dinking and dunking, baby.
You better double team somewhere.
Check down. Ike got them drags ready.
Yeah.
But next up is the Denver Broncos. This is T-Day. So Broncos actually ranked 15. Gave a lot of good games last year. I mean, I remember the games, when I think you played Ike and y'all was fighting down to the finish. This year you started off early as well. I know you have a rivalry with Owen. Tough rivalry, very tough. But you keep talking about trading for a quarterback, You want to give us some insight on what's been going on? DMs? Have you been reaching out for certain quarterbacks, or is that quiet?
Y'all can't affect my deals because I do solid ass deals, so y'all cheesy slimy little guys can't get them anyway. So I'm in talks with between Derek Carr
don't put nobody. Hey, keep your trades under wraps, bro. Cause people will undercut your ass.
So we heard you say Derek Carr. Now that's an in division trade, so we assuming that's gonna be real pricey.
Joker
is there
reached out to
something?
you? See Joker doing some stuff under wraps.
That's why he quiet, and he haven't even played the game yet. Is there something that you don't like Teddy Bridgewater?
Or a lot?
I mean, because you're a real life Broncos fan, right?
Yeah.
So you don't like Drew Lock?
Fan.
Oh.
That throw power for either Lock or Teddy just ain't it for those.
What's Lock's throw power? Just
let me see. Oh, okay.
I got to deal with Hurts at 85, man. Y'all be all right.
You know what? Nah. If I can get a better QB that locks down my franchise QB, I don't have to draft some rookie, and I'm down.
Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe the draft will be a little bit better with this scouting overhaul.
If I got to work out a deal with Gio and get Cam up there, for a year or two. He has 91 throw power, so
Three-way deal.
Well, how do you like your defense with Bradley Chubb and Miller?
I love my defense.
Oh, that defense
I got those
is ready.
two ends. I mean, every time I play Very, I at least get 5 sacks on him. He torches Justin Simmons, though. That man might have to go. 88 speed just ain't it.
T said you're not getting Kyler or Murray this year. You did get Kyler last year.
No, I'm not. I did. But I paid it for it. Don't let T's fool you. I paid a hell of a defensive price to get Kyler. He didn't just
What was that deal, Dave? What was that deal, if you remember it?
Oh, it was like Chubb, 2 of my corners, draft pick, and Drew Lock.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Man, when the season start again?
Probably in like the next week or 2 weeks, maybe. Depending on when they do the scouting thing. We need that scouting thing, though. We need that scouting thing, though.
All I know is I'm going 1-1 against Joker, 2-0 against the Chargers, and 1-1 with Tad. So.
Well, here's what I was gonna ask you real fast. We're gonna get to division winners like immediately right after we finish this ranking. But you keep hearing about Joker. He won the Super Bowl last year. Is there anything that makes you frightened when you play him, or you?
No, I'm just gonna have to play some solid offense. I don't know if some of y'all play me, Reese. I'm an interception monster most games, so if I get my run game solid, and
he throws
run the clock out.
Oh, okay, then yeah, definitely for sure.
Run that clock out to keep his offense off the field. I think I got a good chance.
Hey, Broncos,
that definitely rubs Joker the wrong way when you play ball control.
That's going to irritate. Listen, that's going to irritate him. That's going to irritate him.
Not about to be doing the same shit as last year. He don't have Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Or
he don't like.
I mean, Ruggs is going to be.
Ruggs, so watch out for the deep post pattern, the hike and dash to the deep post.
Oh, I already know how Barry's that, man. He don't even have.
Yeah, he's another one.
And Waller is X Factor. Waller's an X Factor in franchise.
Yeah.
I forgot about Waller.
Yep.
Cook to the Broncos.
One hit stick.
Ooh,
with Mr. Ruggs.
Okay,
that's what T said. Yep. So
T wants Chubb back, but he didn't give him superstar. So I don't know if I want to give someone who couldn't get my boy superstar last man. Letting him down.
Let him down.
1 second. Okay, so next up is the Baltimore Ravens. Listen, here's the thing. We're going to beat the Browns.
Overrated.
We definitely aren't overrated. But more than that, I believe that, I got to step up defensively. It's every defense I have is terrible. So we'll see how that turns out. But I do have a big guarantee. I'm going to win this division with ease. I don't think that it comes close. I think that, the Bengals, he's trash. Pooty is literally just like D-Mac. Absolutely terrible. And then I think the Broncos, I think the Browns user will have a battle only because it's personal. But he has to remember he's never made playoffs. He has to remember he's never made playoffs. So I'm in my division with a bunch of people that never made playoffs. They don't even know what it means. They don't know what it is. They've never been there. So that won't change.
It's because you got this is a rival. You're not going to do what you think you're going to do over here,
Well,
bro.
Listen.
It's not going to be that simple.
I'm Tom Brady. You're the Jets. Beat you with ease. You'll win here and there. You'll win here and there.
Go get the Twins, man.
Yo, hold on. Y'all got to stop them babies from crying, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm making a bottle right now.
Oh, yeah. We don't like to hear them cry.
Fuck the podcast. Get them twins right, man.
We don't like hearing them cry.
They cry regardless.
Oh my gosh, we don't like hearing them cry.
Look at this father skills, man.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Joker. We're getting to him. 13 is the Philadelphia Eagles with Coach Ike. He has a big project with Jalen Hurts, who his favorite quarterback in the world is right now. I will say he's been vouching for Hurts for the last year and a half. So not only in real life and Madden as well. Like I said, it comes down to his connection. Somebody said too low. Oh, he said Ike should have been higher. Yeah, but
I don't know, man.
It'll work out. Ike put himself right there. He did that. So he got to build a connection with Devontae Smith and Rager, and
we had Devontae Smith week 1.
So he plays Joker week 1, and we're actually going to talk about Snipes TV right after too, because that might be one of the matchups that we send.
I got
that way.
Week 1.
Yeah, that may be one of the matchups that we have to send, depending on what day we start too. But I'm assuming the way that Madden has done in the past, maybe I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it might be a Friday, we don't know.
Well, the Twitter folks like you, Maul, just look out, because Madden should be coming up with an exact...
They should be coming out with a date, yeah.
Update. So keep an eye. I ain't on Twitter and stuff like that, but if you see something, just post it.
All right, well, you have a decent...
AARP let y'all use Twitter.
What happened? Oh, my gosh.
AARP let them use Twitter.
Oh. Well, you have Fletcher Cox on a defensive... I don't remember it, Ant. Sorry. You have Darius Slay as well, Maddox, and so you have a decent team. So you're in a division where nobody has made the playoffs. Then how am I ranked behind your entire division? Well, truth. Listen. Here's the thing. I don't know. The
best ability is availability, man.
Man, Maul should have put me as the Brown so I could smack up on him. Then if he got such easy division.
Well, I think
Maul ain't got an easy division.
Who is that? Owen or T-Day?
That way you saying.
That's Day.
Well, T-Day. Listen. Here's the thing. I think I actually want to pay a visit to Denver. To see what's going on over there. So I'll be peeking in on your practices here and there, and your games, and then hopefully week 8, your ranking is a little bit higher, so I can talk about how great you are. But the Eagles should be, the Eagles should be fine.
Hey, Kyle Pitts with the first reception. 30 yards.
Listen, he's gonna be a beast in real life. Go to alert that game. Next up is 12 in the Buffalo Bills. That's Coach Jay. Listen, with Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen, that's all I have to say with that team. I think that, you have the most talented team by far in that division. You also have Trey White, Allen, Poyer, and Hyde. You loaded, and you have the best team by far in that division. So even if the Dolphins somehow make a trade for Deshaun Watson, you will still
get hurt.
You will still have the best team. So it'll be interesting to definitely see what you do with this team.
How they do it.
Like I said, week 8 comes another ranking, so don't look at it as an end all be all. Next team up is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Listen to Tone. You got Tom Brady. I went to playoffs with him 2 years out of 3. Definitely a blessing to have behind the offensive line. Stack team with Mike Evans. Stack team with Mike Evans, Barrett, Levante David. Don't trade him to nobody. Godwin is a beast too. Loaded. Yeah, Godwin's a beast too.
He ain't never gonna win the division.
Miller is good. Gronk is good, and the good thing is his 7th playoff spot. So you got to get in where you fit in. But I have you ranked 11. I do expect you to fall a little bit. I just see a little bit potential with the next user RA, and then Dez as well. So I have a hard time believing that you'll win. But go ahead.
He'll probably have about the same success as the last Bucks user.
Ooh.
Damn.
Well, in that case, Buccaneers, at least you don't have to worry about anyone in your division winning the Super Bowl. So so that's that. Now, here's where I'm just going to be realistic. Next up was 10 with the New Orleans Saints. This will be Dez competition right here. Right here. Now, all right, I will admit to you, it is a big difference from Lamar Jackson to Jameis Winston.
Somebody would Coy a PS5 so he could play at the Saints.
Please do.
No, I think RA is going to do better than. I think he's going to do good. With Alvin Kamara, especially, you definitely had Dobbins in Baltimore, so Alvin Kamara will be just as good for you. Michael Thomas.
He ain't got no tight end in New Orleans though.
Yeah, but Oh, I forgot.
He's trying to trade for one, though.
He was a beast with a tight end. I forgot all about that.
Like Johnson,
yeah. But I don't know if he will run that same system with Jameis Winston.
He not finna beat me with one player. You can stop that shit.
But he got Mike Thomas and Kamara. They gonna put some work in.
He trying to trade Slant Mike.
Irv Smith to the Saints. Well, I mean, I don't know. Don't
he
do
said
that.
Irv. If you get Irv, Des, you in trouble.
Irv injury prone. I just got to chop block him one time.
But yeah, you got Lattimore as well on the defensive side, which obviously can be good. Poole, yeah, he all right. Williams in the back, and then Gardner Johnson as well. So, like I said, I just want to see your adjustment with Lamar, with not having Lamar anymore. Were you a product of Lamar, or will you turn out and do just as well? Winston is obviously a big downgrade. Taysom Hill is 31 years old. He has 90 speed still, so I will put him in on some packages.
31?
Yeah, I will put him in on some packages.
90 speed?
Yeah, I'll put him in on some packages, but
what position they got him as in Madden?
Quarterback.
He not no 90 speed, bro. Stop it.
No, he is.
He probably is 90 speed.
90 speed, 89. 90 speed, 89 acceleration.
That's
I'm starting Taysom.
That is
I mean,
crazy.
but like I said, it's not a big difference between the two quarterbacks. Like I said, I think RA. If you're me, I'm trading for a quarterback. But at the same time, you might can just push through.
He ain't gonna develop.
Yeah, you can push through too. But he's definitely one of those quarterbacks I will put in just for the speed and get it over with. Next up is the Miami Dolphins. You definitely have the best user skills in this division, but not the most talented team.
Mayfield, man, they might land Deshaun. Oh, they better watch out.
As I was about to say, as far as the quarterback position, as far as the quarterback position, I do not know. I'm not going to judge it right now, but it looks like the Dolphins might hit it. But then I think that the Texans are fake pumping as well.
Who is the Dolphins?
That's Maceo. One thing that me and Snipes were actually talking about, and I think the commissioner was talking about, I don't know as well. Jaylen Waddle, he's 97 speed in Madden, and hidden development.
He is
going to be also a superstar. He is going to be a beast for you. On top of Will Fuller, who can be decent, and Devontae Parker. You have Williams as well, and Hearns.
Did they get Matt Breida?
And they got Grant Senior. Grant Senior.
They don't got Matt no more.
They don't have Matt. Yeah, I don't
Bills?
see that.
They got Grant though.
Yeah, I see Gesicki on here as well.
Gesicki.
Decent.
And Wilson.
It's an okay offensive line. And Wilson,
They got two good corners too. Dolphins are solid.
They got a lot
I
of
played
speed.
very with them.
Yeah, I mean, so you got Xavier Howard and Jones. They did try to attack me like I didn't know it was Brandon Jones. But he's a
Yeah, that was
safety.
Reese.
He did really good last year. You
Bro,
know,
he's
ain't got no profile.
nobody, bro.
one of my
How you
favorite
gonna name
players.
Brandon
One of
Jones
my
and not Byron
one of my
Jones?
that's one of my favorite players. You know, one of my favorite players.
Yeah, we know who he is.
Brandon Jones. He went to Texas. It says went to Texas. One of my favorite players. So, you know, I put Brandon Jones rather than Byron Jones. It says, "Yo, Marky, you look at my back. I look at your back. Oh, my backup tight end. The Rams' backup tight end."
Everybody got a mole on their back he was concerned about.
Oh my God. So you have Bryson Hopkins.
And Jacob Harris, 90 speed. Who's Jacob Harris? He a rookie? Yeah.
90 speed. Okay,
What?
89 Excel. I mean, speed. I don't know if speed is everything. I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and they were saying how actually height, weight, and speed matters the most at the linebacker position in Madden this year. I think they was using somebody like Roquan Smith. So they were saying that they believe that height and stuff matters this year.
So somebody like
Any kind?
my man from the Bills who was 6'5".
Yeah, they were saying that. They were saying that matters this year.
You talking about Edmund?
Edmonds. Yeah, Edmonds.
So who's this? Number 8 is Tees and the Minnesota Vikings. Listen, this team is all right. I know that you're trying to start Kellen Mond, you know, and he's a project in himself. 88 throw power, 85 speed, 87 acceleration, 87 short accuracy.
Going on vacation.
But he's terrible. He's terrible elsewhere. He said he was actually, I don't know. They said Phil sent him on vacation, but he denied allegations. But you still have Kirk Cousins for 2 years, and in fact, I think the cap hit is going to be a little bit too much for you. He said he's trading Cousins. Okay, so that'll be a cap hit that you're just going to have to swallow. But you still have Dalvin Cook as well, Justin Jefferson, Thielen, who you were putting up for trade as well. I don't know how many trades are going to be allowed now. But Justin Jefferson, Thielen, Smith. Who else they have on there?
Smith. The Hunter on defense.
Hunter.
Eric Kendricks.
Griffin is
Anthony
decent,
Barr.
I guess. Yeah. I sent it already. No cap hit. Okay. He said, "Yeah, my bad." Michael Pierce was a beast. Barr, Kendricks.
Yeah.
So I mean, you'll fare out. But like I said, it's gonna come down to you versus Reese. I think everybody's looking forward to that, to figure out how you match up. So we'll see how that is. I'm sorry I'm moving a little bit fast, trying to get to the divisions and stuff. I know everybody wants to move on real fast. So Jaguars, LD. Listen, you know he felt kind of disrespected by his rank. It comes down to you missing the last season. Trevor Lawrence, you have him. Minshew, you don't have anymore. So you did get a little pick for that. Robinson in the backfield. Marvin Jones, who will be decent for you. Chark, but you don't have that same Browns team that you had last year, for sure. I've heard. I don't know if he's on there.
I gotta look at it.
But you have a decent defense. And what's his name? Clavon Chase. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Yeah. Miles Jack. You have him. Allen. Griffin. Yeah. So I think LD should be ranked 20 for choking Super Bowl. And yeah, you choked the Super Bowl big time.
Yeah, I sure did. Look like
you choked the Super Bowl very big time. So you have a lot to prove. But it starts with your quarterback, with Lawrence. And I think you'll be fine in this division. I don't know how you'll match up against Bo. And respectfully, Woods basically said that, you know, you two will have a battle. So we'll see how that goes down. I don't know if you'll be the same user. Number 6 is the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers won't be traded anywhere, at least for the next 2 seasons. He will actually stay in Green Bay. Aaron Jones. And then with Devontae Adams as well. Randall Cobb's a familiar face, but I'm assuming he'll be gone soon. Scantling, and then Robert Tonyan, who can be a beast as well. Decent offensive line. Kenny Clark still on the D-lines. Darius Smith. And then you have Preston Smith, who will be decent. You have Alexander, who is going to be, he has his own island, I heard. And then, and then you have Savage and Amos in the back. So this team will be fine. Like I said, I want to see the matchup between Tease and Reese 2 times a year. Will be very interesting to see how that goes down. Victoria, obviously, on the offensive line. And so we'll be very interested to see how that...
Jordan Love on the block. That's all I need to know.
Is who?
Jordan Love? And Jordan Love on the block.
No.
Because A-Rod, he might got pass the torch. A-Rod retired. But Adams got 1 year left on his. So Reese does have to resign. Adams does have to be re-signed to a big contract. So we'll see what happens there because it's gonna have to resign.
We better make it rain.
So next up is Bo and the Colts. Bo has, like I said, he has a big decision with Wentz or Eason. I think that's the only 2 options at quarterback.
What number is we on? What number is Bo?
We are on 5 now. I'm trying to.
5.
We got 4 more. Yep. At running back,
be ahead of both.
Mac. But we know that's not happening. But Taylor, Mac, Hines. I think that's the 3 that you should run with at running back. You still have T.Y. Hilton. I'm assuming he's not really out. Like I said, I was looking at Pittman. I think that'll be your go-to. Along with Hilton as well as Jack Doyle, who is decent, and then decent offensive line.
Oh, they got real good offensive line.
Yeah, and then Buckner.
They probably got the best O-line in the game.
Probably.
I think Tampa Bay got the best.
But since somebody got hurt, they put O-line though in real life.
Oh, I don't know.
They lose Costanzo, did they? Did they lose Costanzo?
They got Big Q, man.
They lost somebody.
Q, Ryan Kelly, and Brady Smith.
They said he didn't catch the bitch. We knew that shit, man.
Buckner, we have Buckner, Leonard, and and Kenny Moore. But I think overall you're gonna have a very good time in this with this team, and I can see with Wood in them in your division. I can't imagine you losing this division season 1 with UT Wood. LD is going to be a fight actually, so we'll see how that is. Number 4 comes in with Atlanta Falcons. Look no further than Kyle Pitts because that's all he's going to throw to.
How is he a superstar already, by the way?
I don't know. I do not know.
Bro. Hold on, bro. Watch out, boy.
But I think, but Dez has been trying to work with Josh Rosen, so if he doesn't get a quarterback, I'm assuming that'll be his season 1 quarterback until he really needs Ryan, because I don't think Rosen's going to get the job done for him.
It's going to be either Rosen or Felipe.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But he does not have the comfort of Julio Jones, but he has Calvin Ridley. Like I said, Kyle Pitts is definitely a replacement of some sort for him. Offensive line, wishy-washy. I like to see what you're going to do with that. Grady Jarrett still on the line, of course.
My old line cheats, boy.
We're going to see how it is. And then you got Fowler, Deion Jones. You can trade him for some offensive line. And then A.J. Terrell. And then I don't know if Fabian is whatever.
We struggling over here, man.
So we'll see how it is. So season 1 you might be struggling along with Dez getting Kareem Hunt from the Browns. Okay. So Dez working on trades and not mentioning it.
I'll take Hunt.
He's not mentioning his trades, but not really. I mean, not really a great team. But like I said, the Saints and the Falcons. That'll be the 2 options for me when it comes to this division. Number 3 is the 49ers. Listen, with Trey Lance, with Mostert.
Trey Lance is a superstar too, man.
Yeah. Samuel, Brandon, listen, Phil is going to run this ball. You have Kittle.
Mostert is an animal.
Yeah, he's going to be. I think last year he put up like 2,000 yards with him. Like 2 seasons.
That division gonna be crazy as hell.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. With to vary, but he wasn't trying to hear it. So with Armstead and Nick Bosa, I mean, listen, this team is ready. Warner,
Fred
you
Warner's
know,
a monster.
yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Jimmy Ward, go ahead.
Well, we know Barry gonna find some YouTube plays, so we straight.
Yeah, I don't know what
he
Barry's
on
gonna
that.
do.
He already on that.
I don't know what Barry's gonna do, but I see Phil. Like I said, Phil's my Super Bowl pick year one. I just listen. He'll be fine. I think he'll. I don't think he'll run the NFC with ease, but he'll definitely. I think he'll pull out and be the one that goes year one.
Damn, boy.
Raiders came in at number 2. Joker, you no longer have the comfort of Aaron Rodgers. You no longer have all the weapons that you used to have, and you no longer have a Devontae Adams. You have Henry Ruggs.
I think he got better weapons.
But you don't have a Devontae. You think he has better weapons?
He got speed.
Yeah, but he has Derek Carr.
The quarterback position is the most important position in real life and Madden.
And with him talking about trading Derek Carr, you would have Mariota as a second option. Or what, Drew Lock maybe? So there'll still definitely be he'll definitely have a big downgrade though. He does have Josh Jacobs. Henry Ruggs.
Jacobs, though.
Henry Ruggs is only,
I thought he said he was trading Jacobs.
I don't think he is.
He
is?
Yeah.
Okay, well
definitely take Jacobs.
he has Darren Waller as well, who's a beast, Henry Ruggs. And so it's hard to go from Aaron Rodgers 23 upset the 9 seed, put me 10. Fixed in power rankings. Oh. Wait a minute.
I just want to know how y'all gave Barry the Cards and then downgrade Joker to the Raiders. You know, they number 1 and 2. Give them the worst teams. See what they do.
Well, here's the thing. Very downgraded as well. I mean, he still has. He's obviously the number 1 option that we're about to go to. He has Collar. Who he is. I mean, he's playing. He didn't play at least over 100 games.
Loaded as fuck. Speed everywhere.
He has the best wide receiver in DeAndre Hopkins, arguably. And then, J.J. Watt is over there, Jones, Baker, Christian Kirk. So, I mean, we'll see as well. I just think that overall it's going to be you're going to have a hard time with trying to what did he say? You're gonna have a hard time trying to repeat. I don't think he's gonna repeat. I really do not believe he's gonna repeat. I believe I watched a game with him in the tournament, and if you have good using skills, I think that's the key. Kind of shut him down a little bit with the pass rush. He wasn't able to do what he needed to do with Murray, who's inaccurate at times. But he'll have a field day, I think, stat-wise, throughout the regular season. But playoffs, I can see. But like T said Barry don't get off the game. So that'll be what it is. Snipes TV. Let me go over this real fast. First of all, thank you to Snipes TV for the partnership. So the way that Snipes TV will work is there'll be one game a week every Wednesday, a blitz matchup, whether it be chosen or somebody might be like, hey, I want to do this. The only requirement you need to have is good internet and actually be there on time, because it's time slots. So our time slot for blitz will be Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Now, saying that, there will be random games picked, probably by the commissioners. Users that we think, one, hey, can play at that time of night, and then two, I guess during the regular season, who cares? If you're going to make the playoffs every season, we think, and you're going to be able to, be on the broadcast anyway, try to give other users some shine as well. If you don't want to play on there, it's fine. I'm assuming nobody will turn that down, but other than that, it's every Wednesday, so that advance, you'll be contacted, or maybe in advance before, you'll be contacted about us wanting to play a game. Now, in my personal opinion, I don't think that we should put a trash game up there. If this game is not a rivalry game of some sort, hey, then why put it up there? If you know you're gonna want to play during the day, then hey, don't even volunteer yourself. If you care about getting embarrassed on people with extra people watching, just don't volunteer yourself. It's all voluntary. But so the way that it goes is every week on Wednesday at 10 p.m. a certain team, 2 teams will play. That'll happen for every season so far. When it comes to playoffs, it'll be 1 wild card, 2 divisional, both conference championships, and 1 Super Bowl. That'll all take place on Snipes TV. That is not a Wednesday. That can be whatever day he gonna hit y'all up, say, hey, I need y'all to play tonight, or I need y'all to play at 8 p.m. It's nothing gonna be nothing unreasonable. We know Monday Night Football is coming up. We know Thursday Night Football is coming up. So
Right.
I'm sure commissioners have some type of leniency with like, hey, we don't want to play at this time or something like that, especially if your team coming on or if you got something important. You know, I know Bo works at night, so you know, he may have a little bit of difficulty with it. I'm not exactly sure yet, but we're all going to try to fit everybody in. Yeah, we're going to try to fit everybody in. So if you don't make it season 1, hey, season 2, you might be Snipes TV. But we'll all see how it works out. But thanks to Snipes, you know, he puts a lot of work in, and we posted his streams in the chat. A lot of graphics coming and things of that sort. So you know, put yourself out there on TV and see how you do. Like I said, if you're going to be embarrassed, it is what it is. But I don't think nobody will be embarrassed for losing 70-0 or whatever the score might be at that time. Besides that, goes to divisions. Me versus Very week 2. Yeah, it all depends on when Ike and them start the league. I'm not exactly sure when it'll be. And like I said, you know, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, I looked at it, is full of personal games, full of rivalries, you know, and so that game will mean nothing more on Snipes TV than it will with one of us just streaming a game. But please stream your games. That's the only way we really can watch and really sit back and watch and figure out when we talk about the rankings and stuff like, hey, this user is better at this, or hey, this user is better at that. Right. That's the only way that Snipes can give the stats out. That's the only way that he can say, well, I was watching this dude the other day and he did this or he did that. Best believe we're going to get everybody to where they want to be. But I would say this. There's going to be games, and I'm not throwing shots of any sort, so I won't say any teams. But there's going to be games that I think should go to Snipes TV that may not be a big game that we view it as. It may not be a Reese versus a Joker or Ike versus a Phil or a Dez versus a Ike. It may not be those type of games. It might be a low tier user versus a low tier user just to see how they are. It may be 2 people that know each other, whereas Chris Ortiz or Owen and T-Day. You know, so it's going to be a big mix of games being sent out. But like I said, I can't send my appreciation to Snipes enough. You know, that's definitely what Madden about. I definitely liked the entire thing behind what he does, and you know, takes a lot of work. Obviously it costs. So if you want to help, so be it. If not, fuck it. But other than that, definitely appreciate it. On to the divisions. We're going to start off with the NFC North. The Packers are Reese, the Lions. Oh my gosh, who is the Lions? That's Stick?
Sticks. Yeah, Sticks.
Yeah, Sticks. The Bears, Owen, and the Vikings will be T's. The only people that can give opinions are those that are not in the division. That is honest truth. So, T-Day, do you know the user's good enough?
Say what?
Do you know the user's good enough in the league? Like, you know, like if I tell you pick the NFC, okay, so the NFC North winner, we have Packers with Reese, Lions, Sticks, Bears with Owen, obviously, and Vikings with T's. Who do you have winning?
Who was Sticks before? What team?
Sticks is what team?
He's a bum. He's a bum. He's not winning. He's a bum.
Oh, he was the Saints in last
okay.
year.
Yeah, so I think Reese is gonna win that one.
Okay. We have Ike.
Sorry, Owen.
Yo. Yeah, I gotta go to Ez to Reese, man. The Packers are primed to win. They in Super Bowl or bust year one. I just think they got a little bit more pieces than everybody else. Also combined with Reese's user stick skills, I think year one he has the advantage.
Anybody else? Dez?
I think Reese probably gonna pull it out unless he can't stop T's play action tight end delay. That shit is a bitch.
Because you never know when it's coming. You never know when it's coming. All right, who else is in the pootie?
Fuck Reese T's.
Truth, you gotta ask Ike because we all put up. So ask Ike. Go ahead. No, I'll he just asked. We don't expect people. So let me just clarify this. I'm not demanding people to pay. If you want to, it's fine. If it's $5 a dollar, I don't care.
Say what?
Truth talking about towards Snipes TV. Go ahead. So put. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm rocking with T.
Go ahead, Ike. What was you saying?
You don't like him either.
Well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in chat then, because I don't want people to feel like they. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, here's the reality to it. Listen, Reese. One thing about you, you've always been one of my favorite users. But Tease is one of my favorite users as well. So here's the thing. If I don't know. I think this year is kind of a personal year for Reese. I know I voted for Tease. I think this year is kind of personal because he knows Packers aren't going anywhere in the real world. So I would say this. I think that Reese is gonna. I think that Reese is gonna do well, but I want to see Reese get over the hump and make a Blitz Super Bowl and win it. I want to see him do it. I want to see it done. I think this year is the year.
I ain't making playoffs ever.
No, wait a minute. I listen. I see the sky for you too, but I want to see Reese take it to the next level. So if he can take it to the next level, it'll be fine. But if not, SOL. But this year I'm going to lock in. Season 1 I'm going to lock in with the Packers, despite me going with the Vikings before. If I missed anybody in this party, please let me know, because I really, there's so many people in this party. I don't know. Okay, I didn't miss nobody. Okay. Next up.
No, because he
he can't comment. Next division, you have Falcons with Dez. You have Panthers with Racky. You have Saints with RA. You have Bucks with Two-Tone. Reese, who won?
I mean, honestly, to me, it's clear cut. Like, this is probably the weakest division. So I got Dez winning that by a landslide.
Ike?
Yeah, I think Rye's been drinking lately. It looked like his game was falling apart a little bit. UT just tattooed him in the chat. I don't know. Antonio's a wild card. Two-Tone is a wild card. I think with a loaded Bucks user, that team is so far ahead of the Falcons team as a whole. If he can just play no turnover solid football, he can challenge Dez. But I got to give the edge to Dez. Even with a lesser team than the Falcons.
Okay. I'm going to go next up with, I did Reese, I did Ike. Pootie.
I guess I'll be rocking with Dez even though I don't want to.
Oh wow. Owen.
What's up?
Who got it? Dez?
Dez is the Falcons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think RA gonna give him some problems.
Okay. So you're going with Dez. Who's next? Oh my god, my mind. T-Day.
T-Day.
Shit, I'm going with the underdog fucking Bucks user.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if they play some solid D and don't turn over the ball,
put your money on it.
Who is the Buck user?
two-tone. He was the Texans last year. He made the playoffs, I believe, all 3 years. I know 2 out of 3. But he's a solid user. He's quiet. He's not really in the chat much, but he plays all his games and stuff. He's a solid user. Real solid, but like I said, that Bucks team is loaded, man. Them boys are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Saints. I just... RA is way underrated. I mean, with this team, especially, I think coming off the Ravens to the Saints, he has a lot of work and he knows it. But RA is actually decent, and so I think with Kyle Pitts, he's going to be injured very soon. Very soon. If you play Dez, you should go after him intentionally. Go after him intentionally. and just get him out the game, because without Kyle Pitts, I don't know how this offense is going to move. So, I mean, defensively, Dez...
You going to forget about Calvin Ridley like that?
Well, I don't think he's going to throw Calvin Ridley away anyway.
This man crazy as hell.
No. I'm giving you props. I think you're going to do very good. But I'm going with the Saints. That's my lock-in. Now, next one up is the NFC East. We have Cowboys with JD. I cannot vote on this one. Eagles with Ike. Yeah. Football team with
it's gonna be a tough
Carmen. And Giants with Dre. We'll start off with Dez and his opinion.
Who was Carmen last year?
He joined late. He joined late. The Raiders year 3, but he joined late.
He won them games, and then
Yeah, it was one of Tad's co-commissions, but he got game. He can play. He can definitely play.
One thing I'll say about that division, it's going to be tricky because, like, that Washington D-line can just wreck a fucking game.
Oh. Hell
but,
yeah,
I mean, I'm going to have to either... I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know who going to win out of Ike and JD. Just because it's such a toss-up, because both of y'all can turn it on, but both of y'all can, like, be like, what the hell, at the same time.
Oh, for sure.
So you going
I'm gonna have to be like, that's gonna have to be like a real NFC East division in real life. Y'all both might be 8-8.
I mean, this division is a little bit more tougher than what we think too. I mean,
you gotta add a game there.
Oh, I mean, but I ain't gonna say y'all gonna have bad records, but I think it's gonna come down to like the last 3 weeks of the season.
Hey, who the Giants use in that division?
Dre nice too, man. He was the Chargers last Madden.
Man, I'm just saying. Who we got? The Giants. The Giants team not ready.
Shit, in Madden they are.
No, they not, bro.
They defense ain't good.
Compared to other team, compared to them, like the Washington, compared to the and the Cowboys. I think JD said Michael Parsons like a 93 speed linebacker, bro.
Yeah, he is, yo. I mean, talent-wise, the Eagles definitely got the least talented team if you're looking on the paper.
Nah, the Giants do in that division because the Eagles got offense and defensive line, bro. Them the hardest two units to build up.
Facts.
Like you can trade for wide receivers, cornerbacks, all that bullshit, but ain't nobody trading D line or O line.
Yeah, I mean,
especially O line.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm gonna piggyback off of Dez. Like this, in my opinion, is going to be the toughest division. Is going to go down to the wire. You got Ike, who was a previous division winner. You got JD, the previous division winner. Dre, like we said, was doing last year, and Carmen ball as well. I think the most talented user in the division is Ike, but I think he has the least talented team. I think that's going to hurt him a little bit. But I do have Ike going away with it. Like I honestly think 3 of these teams in the division going to get 10 wins. I honestly believe that. So like it's going to be like that week 17 game is week 17 game or 18 game, whatever it is.
Let me go back real quick. I would say from what Reese just said, I can say I'm gonna pick JD to win the division just because of the simple fact know how you like the dink and dunk. And Parsons gonna be all over that shit. I'm telling you. I played him in the like an online head to head. Like it's kind of cheating how fast that boy moving.
Yeah, 90 speed. I mean, ain't nothing I can do with that. I mean,
I just feel like it's matchups. I feel like for whatever reason, Ike always gets the best of JD, and it just happens in the tournament. Like I just feel like Ike got his number, and I think JD know that.
Oh, and then you think it's mental?
I think when JD focused, he'll get Ike. When he locked in,
Ike definitely got better stick skills, but like you said, the team gonna hurt him.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be interesting though. I think that's gonna be the best division. So I'm definitely I'm interested in seeing that one.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to the last thing. Next up is the NFC West. So did I ask T-Day and Owen about this stuff?
You never gave your prediction either.
Cause this dumb PlayStation 5 is ridiculous. Anyway, this stuff is. I mean, like the controller is literally frozen. Like this doesn't make it. Like it's ridiculous. So.
Did you update your controller?
Yes, I did. I don't know what happened. I think I pressed a button. I don't know what happened. Anyway.
I haven't updated my controller since the PS5 came out.
Yeah, this is stupid. But it should. This is ridiculous. It shouldn't do nothing like that. Or the PlayStation should restart or something. I mean, it's just dumb. So anyway, I would say I'm gonna go with the Giants. I think Dre. I mean, I just think he has a lot to prove, and I think he has the best team right behind the Cowboys with Saquon Barkley as well. I mean, that's gonna be. He's going to really put on a show between Saquon and Daniel Jones, along with Kenny Galladay. And so I think offensively he's going to be set. And I think defensively he has enough skill to pull together what he needs to pull together. I mean, he almost pulled off a playoff run last year if he came in a little bit earlier. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to move on to the NFC West, though, with the 49ers, which is Phil, the Cardinals, which is Very, the Rams, which is Truth, and then we have the Seahawks with Ramsey. Go ahead,
Ike. Man, this is gonna be good, man. I think I got Very winning the division only because I just think he plays a little bit more.
He says he's a YouTuber.
Than the other two. The Cards are a good team, man. I mean, Rams and Niners actually match up with the Cards so well. So it's going to be a good division. I think Phil has
team is.
Seahawks, Ramsey. Seahawks even match up well. I mean, they can get explosive. Ramsey's actually better than what people think, but it's a tough division. But
it's whoever comes
I got Very winning the division. He knows little nuances to the game. I got Phil and Truth for B right there. If they can...
It's whoever talks Kyler Murray.
Yeah, if they can just put pressure on Kyler Murray, they can beat Very. They can win the division. But I think the outside non-conference games, outside of the division, I think he'll win more than the other two will, which will push him to the division lead. So I got him winning the division year one.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. So what about Owen and T-Day?
It's gonna be Very.
Facts. That man just he's in the
I'm gonna go out on a limb, man.
I can't believe you don't know.
That man's fast.
I'm thinking Phil gonna take this division, bro.
I know. I'm sorry.
Cause Phil gonna figure that shit out very doing after a while.
Yeah,
Phil gonna miss too many games due to his schedule. That's what I think gonna hurt Phil.
Probably so.
I was trying everything against Very, and I could not stop it. I don't know how his guys.
I think True gonna figure it out too. True's gonna be a sleeper.
You know, Very got the little YouTube formations. He motions out. You know, changes the receivers over to mess your defense up. He knows all the new, you know, the new YouTube stuff right now. But he ain't going to transcend. People going to catch on.
Yeah.
I mean,
like I said, Truth has the personnel. Phil has the personnel. Phil has always been a pretty good defensive user. So, but Phil has brought a new business. So a lot of his time is taken up. Recently he just brought a new business and doing some big things outside of, Madden. So he will be ready to play though. If I do know Phil, Phil will play his games. He will dedicate a time at night to play his games.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he does.
Like, he focused right now on his work. He gonna always be focused on his work, but when it come down to the league, we all have to lock in when the league come.
Yeah, so, Phil. I know Phil for 11 years. Phil will be ready to play.
I'm gonna have to get that division to Phil, man.
Yeah, I think he's gonna put on. I think he's gonna do much better than what.
His defense gonna be nice.
And then on top of that, he can be putting on a show with Trey Lance. Listen, he not letting nobody come around and boss him around. He
However,
definitely
year
got
one, I do got very one in the division.
Okay, so next up is I did all the NFC West, South, East, North. Yep. Next is the AFC West. We have Ted with the Chiefs. We have T-Day with the Broncos. Joker with the Raiders. And then we also have, who was the last one? D-Mac with the Chargers. Reese, you can go ahead. Let me figure out this damn thing.
Man, like I said earlier, Ted never played the game, but then someone informed me that Joker never plays it either. I'm gonna go with Ted because the Chiefs are insane. Ted knows his team, speed everywhere. Now, Joker still has his 99 speed. The Joker doesn't have speed. That's his game style. He likes speed, so he has his speed. He does not have his scrambling quarterback as of yet. So I'm going to give the edge to Tad because Vegas' defense isn't good at all. Joker likes to rush 3 and keep 8 in coverage. They don't have a line that's going to get to you. So I just think the Raiders are lacking talent-wise as of right now, unless someone just blesses him and loads him up. I think Tad will win that division year one.
Yeah, he don't got Kenny Clark. He ain't got Rodgers, so it's gonna be an adjustment for him.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
No, I think Joker's in for a rude awakening. That defense is terrible in Oakland or Vegas, I should say. Like you said, you don't got Kenny Clark. You don't have Jair Alexander shutting down half of the field. Savage and Amos 91, 92 speed safeties. It's a different ball game. I won't say all his game is based off team. I mean, obviously Joker has a little skills. He got some skills to play the game of Madden. But I do think that T-Day will take this division year one.
What team is T-Day?
Prediction. The Broncos.
He got the talent on that team, but I don't know, man. I gotta give. They ain't got better talent than the Chiefs, bro. I cannot pick against Tad with them Chiefs, bro. I'm sorry. I won't do it.
I mean, but what do you think about? I mean, I don't hear nobody talking about as far as Joker. I mean, has Joker ever been like bad?
I don't think he ever had a bad team.
Oh. So
you think? Granted, I don't think Vegas is a bad team. I just think it's not suitable to his style. He likes fast, getting out the pocket, throwing post route. Like that's his game. He plays real reckless. Mm-hmm. Like he's not going to run the ball. He's not checking nothing down. He's going for the gung ho like every play.
He's still gonna be able to
likes to sit everyone in coverage. So.
Don't think Ruggs and Waddle ain't gonna have a field day on your ass.
I know it.
Ain't Derek Carr, he's like an 80 something though, ain't he?
Who?
I mean,
I think it's low.
Ain't he like an 85?
The only thing about it, Carr not gonna make some of them throws Roger was making, bro. Like, shit don't even be open, and Roger just make them motherfuckers open.
and didn't they lose they Pro Bowl center Hudson?
Oh man,
so
they lost
their line is lacking too.
They lost
they got a rookie center though. I think they got. Nah, that's a tackle. My bad.
They lost Trent Brown and Hudson, so they lost a Pro Bowl tackle and center.
Yeah, and one more. It was somebody else. They lost like 3 linemen. They got all.
Yeah, so I think Gabe Jackson or something like that.
Yeah.
So like the Raiders, it's definitely going to be an adjustment for them. Now to say like Joker's going to struggle and miss the playoffs, I'm not saying that at all. I think he'll still make the playoffs, but I just feel like the Chiefs going to have too much firepower for him. I think the Chiefs going to win year one.
Mahomes, Kelsey. Hey, the Chiefs ain't got no corners though. I'm gonna tell you that shit.
I just don't trust Tad to keep the lead, bro. Tad.
I'm about to say you got speed over there though.
You just gotta trust Tad. Tad be losing the lead at the worst time. Like, I mean, he will.
Denver's gonna win it.
Yeah,
well, I forgot. You know what? Anyway. I'm sorry. I forgot about Denver. Denver, I think if you found a good answer at quarterback, then I think that people will maybe see it. But then again, being the underdog is the best thing anyway. So I think that's how it will go.
Denver's gonna get Matt Ryan.
Man, let me just his secondary is just ridiculous. With Kyle Fuller, Pat Surtain, Ryan Donald, Bryce Callahan is 86 overall.
Callahan might be gone though.
Kareem Jackson. Plus 2 edge rushers.
With Von Miller,
don't get no love. Everybody knows better.
I think they trading Bryce Callahan in real life.
I just feel like TJ he doesn't have a plan yet. He doesn't know who he want that quarterback. I just don't know. Exactly.
Yeah, I think
Dave's gonna put it all together. He's gonna win that division.
Okay,
Okay.
Come on, get Matty Ice, T-Day.
Don't do that, Dave.
You want too much.
So y'all all think? So I'm thinking Ted. You thinking whatever? All right, AFC South. We have Titans with Wood. We have the Colts and Bo. We have the Texans and UT, and then we turn around and we have I cannot remember some of these users to save my life. LD and the Jaguars. Now, granted, we know some teams not as built as others, and we have made certain users, but who's your final division pick for that one?
I'm going Wood. My boy Wood. Yes, sir.
We're gonna come out swinging year one. I'm telling y'all, he gonna come out swinging.
I think if he shock everybody with that passing,
I think Wood's gonna get a passing game.
Yep, I think if he shock everybody with that passing, it's gonna be over. So, but I'm gonna go with Bo for year one.
Who Bo got, the coach?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bo.
I'm taking Jags.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jags too, Pootie. I got LD winning that division.
Yeah, I got LD too, cause this dude somehow, some way he's gonna trade that whole rock, flip it, and he gonna be thorough. He gonna be thorough. But I will say, I think UT will surprise a lot of people with the Texans.
Yeah, UT would get pulling off some big wins in the chat. I don't know if y'all been keeping track.
Yeah, I think he will too.
He knocked very off. He knocked a couple guys off. He just knocked Rao off. He's been doing some things with that Texans user. Now, albeit when we start the league, he may not have Deshaun Watson. So
that's gonna be that. He gonna be pissed off because he been bragging on Watson. Like he been really talking about how good Watson is.
He wanted to trade him, and then he said, after playing with him, he like, man, I don't think I can trade this dude. I said, I tried to tell you that. Texans got holes. Deshaun Watson can cover a few of those holes up by himself.
Yep.
For sure.
So next up we have
if somebody trade me a young upcoming quarterback, you can guarantee a bowl.
Oh, all right, you heard it here first.
Don't trade him nobody, y'all. AFC We have the AFC East. Maceo is the Dolphins. We have Gio with the Patriots. We have Chris with the Jets. And then we have the Bills and Two-Tone. Yeah.
No,
not Two-Tone, Jay Sorrow.
Sorrow.
My bad, Jay Sorrow.
I think everybody going Maceo.
I'm going Maceo. Yeah, I just Maceo.
Donald's not bad though, man. He's not a bad user.
He said I got Chris. I mean, if Chris was a little bit more, I don't know what Chris do, because Chris can be on fire now, but then regular, like I said, season gonna tell everything, because you got to maintain your team. That's gonna be
from the reports. Now this could happen or not, but they saying that Watson is going to the Dolphins in the next few days. If Maceo gets Deshaun Watson added to that team, yeah, that's gonna be tough. Not only for the division, that's gonna be tough for the whole AFC.
Yeah.
What's Tua throw power? 83.
88. He got 3 more than Hurts. Can you believe it?
But Watson could put Maceo. Watson could put Maceo over the top too. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I got the Bills. I got the Bills winning.
Yeah, he's very underrated, man.
We got Maceo with the Dolphins, Bills, Jay Sorrow. We have Chris Jets, and then we have Gio Patriots.
So Gio's probably going to win 1 game, maybe. Chris is going to probably win about 6 or 7. And I think it's definitely going to be between the Bills and Dolphins. But I think the Bills going to come out. Like the Bills, although the Dolphins has got a good team too, but the Bills, they loaded. And Josh Allen is stupid on this game. I don't know if y'all played with him, but that dude is stupid. Like, he's stupid.
Yeah, so I mean,
and they got Matt Breida.
Yeah. 95 speed.
They got a fast tight end in Dawson Knox. They got Diggs. Like they ready. They ready.
Who did they put on the other side of Diggs?
They got Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, Emmanuel Sanders.
And Cole Beasley's a superstar. Can you believe that?
Yeah, he had.
Cole Beasley, nice, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's a superstar.
Damn, Gabriel Davis too. I forgot about Gabriel Davis. Yeah, the Bills is ready. Oh, they ready.
Yeah, they ready. But now the last division is the AFC North. So we have the Bengals. That dude Los, he's terrible. No, I'm not supposed to be biased. We have Los, the Bengals user. We have Steelers, the Great Pooty. Steelers, the Great Pooty user. We have Ravens, me, and then we have the Browns, Jeffy, Hefe, whatever it's called. You can keep it on.
Let me pop this off, man. Let me pop this off. I'm gonna be completely honest. This might be another toss-up division like the fucking NFC East. Because I can see, no bullshit, it's either gonna come down to Maul or the fucking Browns. Because Pooty gonna win some games, then he gonna lose some games, and I don't know if Pooty gonna want to tank or not. So I can't put my trust in Pooty.
Yo, you gotta get that tanking massage off your name, man.
I don't be tanking. How do you tank being 8-8? How do you tank?
I don't know. I guess you just, like they said, you got the name for it. So
everybody knows he's tanking.
It's just hard to say Pooty gonna go to the wire, like playing game after game. So if it come down to 2 teams, I'm gonna have to say it's either gonna be Maul or the fucking Browns.
Who you got winning?
So I'm gonna say Maul with the slight edge, unless he can't stop. If he don't get his defense right though, he ain't fucking doing shit.
Yeah, that's just like to piggyback off of that. Like, Maul, you have the human cheat code in this game. Like, you have to use them. Like, yes, I know you want to try to sit and throw. You that man until you can't use him anymore. It's going to hurt you.
Use Lamar.
Don't use them against me, because I'm going for the kill shot every time.
But like Des said though, defensively, Maul, you're very bad. You can put up points, but your defense is you're going to give up a lot of points. So if you can start getting, just occasional stop here and there, occasional turnover here and there, I think they're good.
Yeah, I'm about to pay for Madden too. I'm about to pay for Madden too.
Don't do that. It's a 2-team division. Pootie fucking sucks, and the Bengals is not there. It's going to be, but I think Browns is going to ruin his team. He's already talking about trading Nick Chubb. You don't give him away. So I think this is your division to win. I think this probably is the first division in a long time for you that you're the most talented in the division. So this is your division to lose. So this is your time to shine, and as you would say, take it there. So
I understand y'all best friends.
It ain't got nothing to do with that, Pootie. You just suck.
You gotta prove it, Pootie.
Here's my reality to it. I think Pootie has JD as a friend. Pootie has Dez as a friend, and he don't never be like, bro, I want to laugh with y'all. Not saying I don't go to people around the league that I'm cool with and be like, hey, I want to laugh. But it's like
I just stop trying to run that trick.
I feel like you could take it to the next. I feel like you could take it to the next level if you just be like, all right, JD or whatever. I ain't gonna lie. There's been some users.
There is no hope for Pootie. Can we stop trying to sugarcoat it? The guy is bad. He's always going to be bad. It's just how it is.
Well, week four you play
How about
Reese.
you line up right now?
Oh,
How about you
I'm going to beat you by more than 30.
Wait a minute.
right now then?
Wait a
How
minute.
much you line up?
All right, well, I'm about to end this podcast. This is what I'm gonna say. First thing first. I've been in a lot of leagues. I'm not sure I've seen so many people play Madden the way that they're playing now. This offseason has been crazy. Everybody has been playing since Madden came out. It's crazy. Yeah. Rivalries that came out of nowhere. People in the chat losing their mind. Another user. If people could just keep this amount of energy, it'll be crazy. Sure. It's gonna be amazing. Now, as far as other things taking the league to the next level, it starts with Snipes TV. We reached out, we did that. It definitely puts Blitz on a level where the exposure is out there. People gonna be like, oh, hey, who this league, who that league, who this league? Fine. The divisions are more balanced than ever. I think we may have one or two divisions where it's whatever, but the divisions are more balanced than ever. This is the only league I've probably been in a while where I can say every user can be beaten by a worse user, or a bottom tier user can beat a top tier user. For Wood, somebody like Wood. Wait a minute. For somebody like Wood,
Wood got that big ass fan on.
It's users like him that make the league. So hopefully he does. Hopefully he does well. Tell him to use Mega Fast.
No, remove him from the chat.
I actually can't. Somebody else has to because my controller frozen.
Hey, if y'all want the link to that fan Wood, it's in the chat.
Oh my God! So as far as everything else though, everything else should be fine. This week, Goat Alerts will be matchups throughout the. There's a lot of matchups. We got a father-son battle with Very versus Bo. That comes up very soon. And Bo is heated about that. We have a lot of matchups that comes up this year. Ike has a crazy schedule. It's been not only in real life for the Eagles with going back and forth with fans, but in Madden he has a crazy schedule. 17 games this year. We don't play 16, so a lot of times it's gonna come down to it's no longer tiebreakers and stuff like that. We might not run into a bunch of 8-8. I'm at 9-8 teams. Besides that, it's gonna be crazy. This Madden is gonna be crazy. I don't know when it's going to start, but waiting for the scout update is way better long term than rushing right now.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. And then besides anything, I've been on my phone watching these people in New Orleans. You know, my prayers go out to anybody that know people in New Orleans.
Sure.
I mean, these people are on live bleeding, asking for help. The EMS, they canceled the EMS, so ambulance can't even come out. I mean, this is terrible. All over again, and especially with football season right around the corner for New Orleans. You know, they went through Katrina a few years ago, and here they go with another one.
Ida,
It's coming with a lot, and if you're in the path and they ask you to evacuate, please just evacuate. And if some people can't afford it, I take that back. Some people probably really can't afford to just get up and just leave, but if you can, just go. But besides that, like, you know, Blitz is gonna be a good league this year. You know, there are people waiting, so if you're not committed 100%, you gotta think twice about it. Just go on and move on. You know, they got people ready to pay for Cash App teams and things like that. And Ike, you know, and I think you need to go to Lurda after this. Will there be a play call rule?
Yeah, we will have cool down will be in effect.
Okay, I think you need to go at that. Maybe not as many people tuning in.
That P action goddamn tight
be running that same shit.
Cool down will be in effect, and I know a lot of people.
We will have a small cool down in effect. So
I know a lot of people like to get on the field and still edit the play to change to the same play. Please don't be that guy. Like, just let it.
It's man, Louis.
Just work out and let it be. But besides that, get your division rivals on. We'll be in touch with a few users for Snipes TV. I'm excited. I'm very excited about that, actually. And then thank y'all for tuning in. I got to turn my PlayStation off because it's frozen. So, all right, I'll see y'all.
All right,
thank you.
Y'all, boy.
All right, good podcast, boys, man. Appreciate everybody.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Line her up.